Hello from California, this is Sandy from Messy Papercrafts, and today I have another quick tutorial for you on how to create this card. And this time, as promised, what can you do with the leftovers of the Aall and Create rub-ons? As I said in the previous videos, don't throw any leftovers of those rub-on sheets away. You can create fantastic things with them. And here comes the first one. So I just placed down on the Lavinia stamp cardstock my rub-ons that are left over from my previous design. And with the first tip, we will create some die cuts. So if you don't have enough for a whole card front, just put anything down that you have. So here I just used, as I said, the leftover of this sheet. And now I have my Spellbinders leaf and stems, and these are fantastic for another focal point that we can create with these rub-ons and with these beautiful die cuts. As I said, these are by Spellbinders. They came with a whole bunch of different designs for their wax seals, and this is what we will do today. We will create not only die cuts with these rub-ons, but we will also create with the leftovers really cool wax seals. So here I'm just playing now with these die cuts because I wanted to see, do I have enough? Will this make a nice focal point? And that was just my arrangement. And now we will go to the next step of creating these wax seals. So here you can see that I already created some. I sadly forgot to record how I did that, but it was basically just a wax seal stamps that didn't have any design on it. And then I just used my wax seal gun, and I had two different colors, in white and in blue. And yeah, then I just pressed this empty design seal on it. And now I just use some rubbing alcohol to clean these wax seals so that the rub-on can really attach to those. And yeah, that's why I said don't throw anything away, because now we can create these most adorable seals. So just white wax, and then you can create fantastic designs with any of your rub-ons, and it's just perfect for any leftovers. So look at that. Here we have this cute little wax seal where it says art. And yeah, even the tiniest bits you can transfer. And here I'm using my bone folder for that, but again, you can use the little rub-on tool that already comes with a package of rub-ons by Aall and Create, or any other tool that you might have. The only tip I have is that you really rub it deep into the corner and maybe even over the edge, just so that the whole rub-on really attaches to the seal. And yeah, even if you want to double this look, like you see me now, I at first put on the blue, and then I thought, it's a little boring, and then I found a little bit of another piece, and then I added this on top, so that works as well. So if you have 5 different sheets with teeny tiny bits of letters or spots or splatters on it, then this can still make a really adorable seal, because you can just layer this look. And yeah, you can create these really cute, yeah, almost like button looking ephemera pieces. And that's what I love so much, because this way you can get the most out of it and you don't have anything that you throw away. So you really use every single little tiny bit that you have. And yeah, look at that. Aren't they so adorable? They were really easy to make, and now you have cute little focal points for your next cards. So you could just create a card with lots of those little wax seals, or you can create something that we will do now, where you have some kind of die cuts and then you attach one of those seals to it. So yeah, unlimited options here really. And it was a lot of fun. So I can only recommend creating such cute seals yourself. You can play with different color combinations. Obviously, if you use white, then they might be most visible, but as you can see, the blue wax worked as well. And here I go back now to these die cuts that we created also from the rub-ons, and how I laid this out before. And now I lay it out again. And here's now another really fun thing about this whole wax, because instead of attaching flower by flower and they might move out of place, you can arrange all your dies and then use a little bit of your hot glue gun and just press your seal onto the whole arrangement. And this way I think it's really cool because everything stays intact, so you don't have to glue flower by flower and then maybe it doesn't really look as you imagined. So I think it's way easier to layer it up and then put a little bit of hot glue, or it could even be just normal glue on it, and then press your seal on it, and then you can glue the rest of the flowers on. So I just think the seal holds everything in place and makes the whole process so much easier. Then I realized that I forgot to use my decal trimmer, which I just love because I think these deckled edges, this uneven look is really great. So I had to do it afterwards, which was a little bit awkward because the flowers were already attached, but I did manage anyway. And then I used my blending tool and the Tim Holtz Vintage Photo Distress ink to have this beautiful brown tone also on the edge, so that the whole card has more of a finished look. But then I decided that the white card base was just a little bit boring, so I have this really cute watercolor set here that has some kind of mica pearl in it. So the colors are not really strong, so just add a little bit of shimmer and a tiny bit of color into the back. And then also the Stamperia contour liner in gold that also really adds to this shine and yeah, fits really well to the rest of the colors from these rub-ons. And that's obviously the nice thing here, that the die cuts and the wax seal, they're from the same rub-on, so that really complements each other. And if you like cast cards, like clean and simple cards, then definitely give this a try. So now I decided I didn't really like that the whole bouquet was just floating around on the card. I wanted to ground that as well. So I just used different washi tape that fits the vibe of the rub-ons, and I have some with green and some with gold. And then I also attached a ribbon that has some white and gold in it. And yeah, once again, just to create a little bit more interest. And this time I didn't tie a bow. This time I thought I'd give it a little bit more of an organic feel to it. And then I also attached a sentiment by the Tim Holtz sticker book, Be Amazed. And I thought this looks really cute together. And if you watched my other tutorials, I can't just leave it alone. Obviously you don't have to create so many layers, but I really like to have my blue cardstock and then add this golden paper on top, which gives a nice frame to the card front. But again, you don't have to use so much paper. I just really love to layer it all together. And then I used some foam tape to attach the card front. And yeah, this really fits nicely together with the gold and the blue and these natural tones. And then I also like to add some gemstones or some rhinestones in the same colors, a bit of shimmer. And also I used some stickles here. And this is the end result. You see some glitter and some natural organic tones. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video to see how you can use all the leftovers of your rub-ons. And here you can see it in close-up again, all the little bits of rhinestones and so on that I used here. And yeah, this was a lot of fun to create, and let me know in the comments if you like that, if you ever tried it this way. And I wish you a crafty week, and remember, no stressy, be messy and have fun. See you next time.